What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking down Stage 2 of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event here versus Rage Shenron. So let's go ahead and take a look at his details here. So it looks like this guy nullifies Ki Blast super attacks, so you're going to want to be using, weapon supers or melee supers, those kind of things. Make sure not to use any Ki Blast super attacks characters, but if you do, it's not the biggest deal because he doesn't absorb them, it just says that he nullifies them, so he's not going to be healing back any HP from it, which is good at least. It just won't do anything to him, right? And then he also has a lot of defense, so you're going to want to be using defense reduction active or super attack effects and stuff like that. So we do have quite a few of those on the team that we put together here. We've got lots of units that can lower defense, at least a few here, right? And then, I decided to go with the Piccolo Jr. Giant Form team because there's a lot of good tanks on here. This guy actually super attacks really, really hard, and he can seal you on his super attack as well. So we're just going to be depending on the Piccolo Juniors to be doing most of the damage for us while everybody else is tanking and helping lower his defense to make it easier for Piccolo to get the shots in. Okay, so we got some pretty bad rotations. Well, not horrible. It just kind of sucks that both of our int units are in the 6th and 7th slot, so that the RNG there kind of screwed us a little bit. How do I want to set up the rotation here? I guess we'll go like this. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, this should be fine. We're gonna put the two major tanks in the way of most of these attacks. And Cooler is going to be able to lower defense there with this 18 key, and then Frieza will lower defense again at the end there, so that's good too. Very, very nice stuff indeed. So yeah, we're probably not going to be doing much damage with this Piccolo right now, especially because he's not built up, right? He did lower defense, though, so that does help. That does help a lot. We're pretty much going to reduce this guy's defense to 0, probably by the end of this turn, because he just got lowered once. Ooh, how much do we take from this? Nothing. Wow. And he stunned us. Interesting, interesting. We'll have to see if that's a multi-turn stun, if we're still stunned when we come back. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Okay, so then right here, that was a massive defense lower that he just got hit with, so we should be A-okay for, for the remainder of the fight. And then here is yet another defense lower. So yeah, when we get our int unit attacking on the next rotation, it's probably going to look very, very good. Okay, so now we just have to be careful about that first slot right there. Let's see. I mean, we only have Fierce Battle with all the characters anyway. I wonder if it's smarter for me to put Golden Frieza here. Golden Frieza is definitely a better tank than the STR Piccolo pre-super attack. So let's go ahead and put the Golden Frieza there. And, no. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to keep it this way. Okay, so with all those defense lowers, I'm really curious to see how much damage we can dish out with Piccolo Jr. here on this turn. And then I think this Piccolo's only raising his own attack and defense. Yeah, so no more defense lowers there. But his defense should be pretty low right about now. Okay, we're doing decent damage. I suppose that's enough, right? Considering we're going to have one of these guys on each rotation to be able to dish out multiple super attacks, and they are likely going to be doing 2 and 3 super attacks per turn, this should be pretty easy peasy from here on out. We just need to make sure not to get clapped by a super. That would be very unfortunate, right? Okay, so Frieza's 12 key super is actually a Ki Blast super, right? So he is nullifying those, unfortunately. But it's okay. He's not healing anything back, and the AGL Frieza probably wasn't going to do much damage, having type disadvantage anyway. So we should be perfectly fine there. Okay, we'll put Piccolo in the first slot here. He's our defensive monster, right? We actually have quite a few links up, too. Wow, this is good. This is going to be a really, really solid turn. I imagine we're going to do a lot more damage here than we have previously. We're looking pretty good, still at full HP at the moment. Oh, this is bad. We're gonna get stunned here, aren't we? Sealed. Okay, so he's got a chance to stun, a chance to seal. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not going to do the damage we could have done with Piccolo because he just got sealed up there. But he is fully built up. His passive is fully built at this point. So if we do manage to get off a super attack on a future turn, he's going to be hitting quite hard. That does kind of suck, too, because my Piccolo is rainbowed, so he has a pretty good chance to crit. And as you saw there, that normal attack he did critical hit, so that kind of, you know, critical hits do see through defense, so we would have done a lot of damage there if he had managed to get off the super attack. The ability to seal us on top of having a lot of defense is a pretty nasty combo, if you ask me. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep the rotations like this. We've dwindled them down a solid halfway. That's pretty good so far here. Oh, I just realized that actually sucks on that last turn. Because he sealed our Piccolo, we didn't get to give him another defense lower. And in fact, we missed out on one here too, because the Golden Frieza at the end wasn't able to super attack. So that is a bit of a bummer. It looks like he's switching off with his super attacks between stunning and sealing. I wonder if there is a pattern to it, if he actually goes every other. We'll have to see. If we get super attacked again, I guess I'll assume that it's going to seal us. Which obviously, sealing versus stunning, it's pretty much the same thing when the enemy does it to you, right? Because hitting the enemy with the normal isn't going to do much for you. Like at that rate, you might as well be stunned. Okay, we'll go get Piccolo up in the first slot. This should be the last turn here. Should be. We'll see. I think it depends how many additional attacks we get with our Int Piccolo here. Though we didn't get supered in the first slot this time, so we do get the extra attack off, which is nice. Alright, no critical hit this time. Oh man, the RNG is just fighting us, isn't it? Alright, at least Piccolo Jr.'s coming in clutch the way we wanted him to. That was literally the whole plan with the team, was just to have him carry, so... Not mad at that. Okay, I assume this is gonna hurt a lot. Oh, not at all. Okay, wow. Interesting. Alright, thank you, Frieza, for that. Lovely. Frieza has actually done literally 0 damage this entire fight. I love that. That is great to see. Okay, so we'll keep Piccolo up front here. He's probably just going to finish him off, right? I assume that's what's going to happen here. Let's see. Yeah, 9.2 million. Definitely. Alright, well that was pretty painless. Not too bad. I would definitely say that critical hits or int-type units are what you want to go for. There are probably better teams that you could choose that have more int-type units on them. Yeah, definitely various ones that have more than that. I just wanted to use the Piccolo Jr. Change it up. Use a different team for once, you know? Alright, so there we go. I believe that is all the missions for Stage 2, just to be able to clear it there. So we get our 5 stones and the next piece of the support memory. So, good stuff. That is going to do it for this stage. I will catch you guys in Stage 3. Peace!